What's going on, everybody? This is Brian Mazik, aka Unique Mazik, the hardest working man in sports and gaming. And let's talk about NBA 2K21 of this, the most recent player ratings and player updates. So it's a little bit more than just a player ratings update because it's kind of weird to me too because 2K didn't post about this, but there was an update that hit in the last couple days. And in addition to the normal thing where you see some risers and fallers from a rating standpoint, there are also some players added to the historic rosters and the all-time rosters, well, at least one player. And that player is Chris Bosh, which is really cool to see him added. We got the Raptors Chris Bosh, which has a hairstyle that is somewhat similar to what he wore. It actually kind of looks like Chris Bosh with a wig on, but we're going to let it ride. But because hey, A for effort. Good job, good effort. Then we have, of course, the Chris Bosh from the Miami Heat. Now, we saw this Bosh being added in my team, and they were a part of the Flash Pack that came out, I think, maybe a week or so ago. So I remember I reached out to 2K to try to find out, if Bosch was going to be added to the historic rosters and the all-time rosters. I didn't really get a response, but we saw it pop out on the game. There was a tweet that came out. I think it came either from Pete Toll and or Razor, and they confirmed that Bosch. I think it was Razor that confirmed that Bosch had been added to the all-time Miami Heat, all-time Raptors, and then the 2012-13 Miami Heat. So one question you might have, and that's part of why the title of the video is what it is what about Lamar Odom? He's another one that we've been waiting to see added to the game. Lamar Odom could easily be on, I think, the 2000, I think they have the 08, 09, and 09, 10 Lakers in the game. Maybe, I can't remember which ones. But one of those, actually, they don't have either one of those teams in there. Those are the teams that everybody wants to see for the Lakers because there's no Kobe Gasol Lakers in the game. And one of the biggest reasons why is because 2K didn't have license to use Lamar Odom. So now that he's in the game, the render is fantastic, and he's was a part of that flash pack. Now that that's happened, a logical question to ask is, will Odom be added to an all-time roster or a historic team? Thing about it is as good as Lamar Odom was in his prime, the goods had just that, the goods. He's not quite good enough to be on a Lakers all-time team. I mean, like, who are you going to bump off for Lamar Odom? Lakers have that type of franchise history that you can't really do that, right? But we could obviously see him added to a historic team. The only problem with that is I don't remember seeing 2K add a new historic team in the middle of a cycle while the game was already out. A whole new team? I don't remember seeing that. I remember seeing them add people to teams like they did with Bosch going to the all-time Heat and Raptors and then the 12-13 Heat, but not dropping in a whole new team. Now, if they did it, I think that'd be just dope. I would love it. And it'd be fantastic because they pretty much have just about everybody else that they would need. I don't know about Bynum. Bynum they don't have. They would need Bynum. That's pretty important. And so I don't know, but I doubt strongly that we'll see that. I think it's more than likely that for 2K21, you see one of those Lakers teams, one of those Kobe Gasol Laker teams added. So that's what I think is more likely for Lamar Odom. So if you're wondering about him, that's probably the case. I haven't talked to anyone about it yet from 2K. I will reach out to some people to see if I can get a definitive answer, but I'm guessing that that's the case. So as far as the upgrades in terms of the ratings, you saw a few people take a solid rise. I mean, Ben McLemore is up 5 points, but he's only up to a 76. So that is what it is. But Bam Adebayo is up to an 86 because he goes up 3 points. Jaylen Brown's up to an 85, going up 2 points. Devontae Graham still keeps climbing. He's up to a 3 point. Devontae Graham has to be like leading for most improved player. It's probably between him and Bam Adebayo. But you know what's so weird about that? And I don't want to go off into a whole nother video we can do something different about. But I mean, Luka Doncic, you got to think about him as a potential most improved player too. So that's a topic for another video. So, but yes, as far as Lamar Odom, I wouldn't look for him in this particular video, in this particular version of 2K. on the historic teams or the all-time teams, it's probably going to be 2K21. So I appreciate you watching as always. God bless and peace.